is the Lagos State News at 7. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has enjoined the core members deployed to the state to embrace good values in order to contribute their quota to building the nation. He said they should embrace diligence, patriotism, courtesy, and networking during the period of their orientation. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who was represented by the Commissioner, Ministry of Youth and Social Development, Babalaji Ogunlende, stated these at the official opening and swearing-in ceremony of the Batch B stream to orientation course. The governor also implored the core members to make the most of the orientation exercise by networking, making new friends, building relationships, having mentorship and entrepreneurship under the skill acquisition and entrepreneurship development side initiative. Earlier in her address, NYC Lagos State Coordinator Yetunde Baderewa advised the core members to abide by the rules and regulations laid down for them while in the orientation camp, adding that all is aimed at making them good ambassadors of their fatherland wherever they find themselves. Lagos State government, through its agency, Lagos State Urban Renewal Agency, LASURA, has organized an enlightenment campaign on the submission of development lease agreement between LASURA, leases developers, agent, and the general public, particularly allottees, for the verification and the completeness of records of properties managed by the agency. The Enlightenment Program, organized in conjunction with the Ministry of Information and Strategy, was held in different parts of Lagos Island, including Ireku and Nyeyo, Nnamdi Azikiwe, Ali Balogun Martins, Idumagbo Avenue, and Balogun Streets. The Director of Estate Development, Odusanya Oluwafemi, who represented the General Manager, Oladimeji Animashan, advised the property owners and allottees to drop their agreement document at the Office of the Permanent Secretary, Urban Development, Ministry of Physical Planning and Urban Development, Block 15, Alausa, Secretariat Ikeja. They are also to submit copies of the office at the Office of the General Manager, Lagos State Urban Renewal Agency, PWD, Old Secretariat of Obakinjobi Way, Ikeja, Estate Services Department, first floor, room 2, latest by Wednesday, 11th September 2024. He warned that failure to comply with the content of the notice may warrant revocation of the lease agreement by the agency. All is set for the commemoration of this year's Domestic and Sexual Violence Awareness Month from the 1st of September, with the theme SGBV, Not on My Watch, Not in My Lagos. Speaking at a press conference ahead the celebration at Alausa Ikeja, Commissioner for Justice Lawal Pedro said the celebration is based on the compelling need to ensure that Lagosians realize that ending the menace of sexual and gender-based violence is a collective effort which requires the support and collaboration of all members of the society. Pedro, who was represented by the acting Solicitor General and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Justice, Ahmed Oyenuga, noted that the awareness campaign will kickstart on the 2nd of September with the Turn Alausa Purple campaign, where all public servants will adorn the color purple and also create an opportunity to decorate offices with purple ribbon at the various entrances of the Secretariat Alausa, House of Assembly Gate, and Old Secretariat Gate.
This year, the advocacy work takes place at local government where we have the no reporting. This will involve traditional rulers, community leaders, market men and women, religious clerics, and other relevant stakeholders in the community. And the purpose of the advocacy work is to educate and sensitize the citizens and residents of the state on the issue of sexual and gender-based violence, the available services the state has to offer in curbing the menace.
Earlier, the Executive Secretary, Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, TSVA, Titilola Vaivo Adeniyi, noted that in the last 1 year, the agency received a spike in heartbreaking report of abuse. Children from Ajeromi, Felodon, Council area, while Alimosha Council area had been number 1 for violence against women.
If you see what we've done from 2019 to date, we have over 24,905 cases of domestic and sexual violence that have been reported officially. But we know that this does not scratch the surface because these issues are some of the most underreported crimes, not just in Lagos, Nigeria, but globally. The fact that we even have data is a success. We are able to be strategic in our interventions. We know local government has reporting. We know how to target our interventions. And we also know local governments that have no reporting.
Other activities lined up include symposium, market fiestas, and advocacy walk in local government areas where there are low report involving traditional rulers, community leaders, market men and women, religious leaders, and other relevant stakeholders in the community. Eco Men Walk Against SGBV Governors Award, among others. The Lagos State Health Management Agency, LASHMA, in its commitment to ensure better service delivery to Ilera Eco enrollees and foster good working relationship with the providers under the Lagos State Health Scheme, LSHS, has increased the tariff paid to the providers. The board chairman, Adebayo Adedewe, who stated this during the providers' engagement forum with both the private and public facilities under Ilera Eco, said LASHMA would commence the payment of the new tariff with effect from 1st September. Adedewe said the review of the tariff became imperative considering the economic situation in the country and the increase in the prices of healthcare services, including drugs. He noted that the new tariff will no doubt boost the revenue of the providers. The board chairman revealed that LASHMA has 857 healthcare providers under the scheme, comprising of primary care providers, specialty providers, including eye and dental clinics, private healthcare providers, general hospitals, and community pharmacies. The Lagos State government has sent its condolences to the family of the Akwa Ibom State Commissioner of Police, Wahid Ailara, who passed on at the Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, Lassoth, on Thursday, August 29th. Mr. Ailara, who was in Lagos to undergo a medical procedure, passed away following surgery. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, in a statement signed by the Commissioner for Health, Akin Abayomi, said the demise of the CP has caused a deep shock and profound sadness. Governor Sanwo-Olu, on behalf of the government and the good people of Lagos State, extend his heartfelt condolences to Ailara's family, loved ones, the police, as well as the government and people of Akwa Ibom State during this difficult time. And that's it on the State News at 7. But just before we go, your vehicle is not a strong room. Keep your valuables out of view of a miscreant. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration provided 450,000 pupils with e-learning devices? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Adirayo Idowolaya. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good evening.